This is Nedard McLaren, the creator of Born Fighters. I'm actually introducing my game, Born Fighters. I'm just going to get into the game and talk. Right, I'm just going to go to the demo mode where you can actually see the AI fight against each other. There are roughly about 9 characters, a 10th being the special. I'll basically get into the characters in a second. Right now you're seeing two of the main characters. One is a skateboard character, the other one is Lou. It's Lint and Lou. I'm just gonna go back a little bit because there seems to be a little bug there. Go back to a brighter stage. Brighter stage. Let's see. Hopefully it works out. There we go. Okay. Right now you actually, as you can see, the two characters is Lena and Ricky. Ricky, of course, is a person that uses Taekwondo. Lint uses her skateboard, and she seems to be getting defeated horribly. Um, Born Fighters is much like any fighting game. It's a fighting game. It's an action fighting game where you have two characters basically fight against each other to see who wins. Um, my gearing or reasoning to making this game was because I wanted to make a game, a Street Fighter game, in my own guise, in the way of how I would like to see a Street Fighter game play out, without fireballs or such. Uh, I didn't want it to be just another Street Fighter clone or anything of that nature. I gave it my own little essence, putting in my characters as to anything that I see, because it's based upon things that I saw when I was in school. You have all these different unique characters or people you see. Some a skateboarder, a person who does breakdancing, someone who is on the sports team, jump ropes and such. Right now, the two characters that are playing or fighting is Lou and Denver. And the background right now is the basketball court or a basketball court. Um, but seriously, I just wanted to make a fighting game. The thing that for me that makes a game a little bit different than just a fighting game, it has a full story. All the characters intertwine. Um, the way the fighting mechanism is not really just about fighting. It's in the end, it's more about trying to find a way of avoiding a fight, find different alternatives to getting into a fight. Yes, you do end up fighting in the game per se, but when you play the game, you realize that it's a little bit more than just fighting. Okay, so I'm just gonna make as I said, I'm just gonna make it just run through the demo quickly. Wow, my God, Unit actually. Unit is the one in blue, and Pudge is the larger character. And normally Pudge is faster and quicker than Unit, but for some strange reason he lost horribly. Um, but I just try to make a lot of unique characters. Inspiration from backgrounds came from just going basically looking at all kind of schools. Schools here in the States, schools in England, schools in Japan. It's a tedious process because you're just trying to find the right blend to make the school slightly more unique than just a regular school. Um, my original idea behind the game was to say that their parents were, street fighters or something of that say, not street fighter, but fighters in general. Um, and I just wanted to make it just a little, let's throw in a little twist here and there. But the story is what's going to make the game, make or break the game. So I'm just going to go back to the quick modes. There's single player, there's two player, there's training, there's demo. Uh, okay, here you can, I'll just quickly go over the names of the characters. That's Lena, that's Kendall, that's Lou, that's Ricky, that's Nikai, that's Pudge, Lint, Denver, and Unit. Each have their own special moves. Unit being his moves are more like a ninjutsu moves. I'm just gonna actually go back and show you so it's make it easier. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into most of the characters quickly. Let's see. I will pick. Alright, here we go. Actually go back, select the background. What background do I like? I think I select that background. Okay. So right now I'm actually controlling two characters. The background does scroll, some scrolling in there. It took a little while to actually find the right script to make everything right. Doing the math. I can tell you, man, making games requires a lot of knowledge in math. So here we go. I'm just gonna play it out as is. Like I said, each character has their own unique moves. These are basically, as you can see, the breakdown of moves. In training, you can actually see all the specials, colored or not colored. All specials and all moves are actually open. And the specials, of course, can change the tide of battles as usual in any fighting game. Some help a lot of characters greatly. Some, of course, hampers them, because sometimes their moves are really overpowered as it is. I'm just going to try to be quick. I don't have much time on this. There we go. I'm with Nikame versus Pudge. Pudge to me, I believe, is the faster character. I try to make him seem like a faster character than most. He's very powerful. Well, his moves are very powerful. Can actually cripple another character really quickly. It's very, very powerful moves. I do like that character a lot. Nikame is more of she's a harder character to use. Her moves are not that powerful, but her special does take off, if done properly, can actually change the tides. Right now you see her special is still in its black and white colored phase. What basically making this game, I learned a lot. I learned to basically work in a pipeline method of handling everything, from doing all the groundwork art, to coding, to coloring, to creating the background. Basically everything done by me. Beta testing, checking code, going over, and all that wonderful headaches of making your game. But right now it's pretty much in its final phase, and I'm very much proud of that. So I'll just quickly wrap this up for you. Okay. And they do have kneeling moves, just so you know. All characters have kneeling moves. They roughly have, you know, the hard punch, light punch, and such, but I'm going to limit it down for the farm build to only have one particular move for their kneeling moves. And who have I missed? Let's see. Let's try here. Okay. And my most overpowered character is Lena. Or is it, I'm sorry, name is Lint. Most powerful character. Which I'm going to have to depower, because that's way too powerful. I believe she was the last person that I did the special for too. Special is super cool. So I'm just going to go back to the AI. I'm going to try to fight against AI, and I'm going to use... There we go. What? Oh great, my doppelganger. Alright, let's see if I can actually beat him. No, why am I not playing? Come on. Alright. Okay, so basically the gearing of the game is to I'm aiming it towards Xbox Live. I'm also aiming it towards Steam. It's actually being released online on Newgrounds. So for Congregates, that's going to be a separate thing. That's more, it's going to be roughly, I'm only going to release one or two of the characters, but I'm going to make it where you actually can play against, you can actually play against all the characters, but you can only use one or two characters for the online game on Flash. And then we move from there. It's going to be Xbox Live, it's going to be on the iPhone, it's going to be on Android. I actually tested it on Android already, and it works perfectly. I just have to remap a lot of buttons and such. But that is the gearing, and it's wrapping up beautifully. Thanks again for watching, and hope you enjoy. Thank you.